Howdy folks, Richie aka Otter here with another Hearthstone deck guide. Today we're going to be looking at a Control Warrior build that takes advantage of some of the new Naxxramas cards. There are a lot of variants of this out there that you can find if you search around the interwebs. It is a fairly expensive deck to create. It's got several legendaries and epics in it. I actually don't have all of the cards that a lot of the pro players are using as well. Like, I know some decks use Karen Bloodhoof in this. Or Baron Geddon, Sylvanas Windrunner, or Gorehowl. I don't have those, but I do have a bunch of other cards that make this deck actually win quite a bit. I've gotten down to rank 12 or 11 with this deck, and I've had a really fun time playing it. So let's go over what's in the deck. We've got 2 executes. It's just standard removal for a warrior deck. Shield slams are going to come in handy. You can, for 1 mana, do quite a bit of damage. I've had these guys hit for 14 or 15 damage once you get your armor rolling quite a bit. And so combined, these 2 ways are a great way to get rid of your threats. A key is to use these very wisely. You want to save these as much as you can for some big threats. Whirlwind, we have only 1 of them in the deck. I find that I want 2 Whirlwinds quite a bit. There's a lot of times where it's like, oh, if I had a Whirlwind now, this would be amazing. But I couldn't figure out where else to squeeze 1 card out. So I have 1 Whirlwind in here. Fiery War Axe, just a staple weapon, used mostly to clear creatures out. You're not going to attack to the face too often with it. You want to keep their side of the board totally clear as much as possible, hence the control aspect of this deck. I put 1 Slam in here, which can help out in the early game or draw a card later in the game. 2 Armor Smiths. You want to look for these in your opening hand as much as possible. When combined with Unstable Ghoul, they could really help you, stabilize the early game and get a lot of armor right off the bat. Again, combos with things like Whirlwind, where you're going to hurt the enemies, but also you can kind of combo this and get a lot of armor out of it. Cruel Taskmasters are great for using them on Acolytes of Pain, or killing off one of their low health minions. And we've got Unstable Ghouls here, which we talked about already. They're just a low-cost taunt that will deal damage to all minions afterward. And there are several minions in this deck that actually benefit from getting hit for 1 damage. Shield Block. Okay, it's a great combo with the Shield Slam, right? You need to do 5 damage real quick, all right? For 4 mana, you can do a Shield Block and a Shield Slam, and you can draw a card out of it. Acolyte of Pain, great card to have behind Unstable Ghoul. When the Ghoul gets popped, he's going to take a damage, and you're going to draw a card. Big Game Hunter is in there. This is not really in a lot of the decks that I've seen Control Warrior lists, but I don't have some of those other legendaries like I discussed. So this is one of the cards I put in there, and I find that he is quite useful, especially against the mirror match. You're playing another Control Warrior. You know you're going to have things like Ragnaros, Alexstrasza to deal with, and Big Game Hunter comes in handy there. Deathbite, new Naxxramas card, very, very helpful in this type of control deck. It's just a great weapon. And if you actually have Fiery War Axe and the Deathbite in your opening hand, you can kind of swing twice with the War Axe and then bring out the Deathbite and start damaging more. It's really hard for the opponent to keep creatures on the board with both of those. And it has the Death Rattle Whirlwind effect, 1 damage to all minions. Again, combo's great with Armor Smith and Acolyte of Pain. Sen'jin Shieldmaster, okay? Control Warrior wants taunts. So we've got two big taunts coming here, and we got another big taunt coming up later, which we'll talk about. Brawl, all right? This is a fallback, safety net. Okay, some games this has saved me. If they somehow are able to amass an army, if you're playing a deck with a lot of cheap creatures or something like that, and they get 4, 5, 6 things, well, this is your board clear. This is your 1 chance to actually get back in the game when you fall behind like that. Lotheb's become a staple card in a lot of decks. He's just very efficient. 5/5 for 5 mana is great. If you play it at the right time, the enemy's spells cost 5 more damage, and you can kind of cripple them for a turn. Okay, if you have like 3 or 4 creatures on the board and you're going into turn 7 against a mage, well, you play this, and guess what? They can't use their Flame Strike next turn. So use this card wisely and strategically. Sludge Belcher, one of the best cards Naxxramas has put in the game. It is so annoying to play against, but so great to have on your board, especially when it's designed around control. You get 2 taunts for the price of 5, and they're pretty good taunts as a result. Kel'Thuzad is another one of those cards that you don't see featured in all of the Controlled Warrior decks, but I figured that it does work well. If you can get it set up where you have something like a Sludge Belcher or a Taunt creature on the board, and then Kel'Thuzad is brought down, well, you know what? It almost certainly seals the game for you, because at the end of each turn, it's going to bring back minions that died this turn. They get through the Taunt. If they can't kill the Taunt and Kel'Thuzad in the same turn, well, guess what? You get your Taunt creature back. So this guy's really scary in certain situations. And you know what? 6/8 is not a bad stat ratio for 8 mana, and, you know, just by itself. Ragnaros, the Fire Lord. Okay, it's not really much to say there. You need Ragnaros. It's just so good. 8/8, and it just shoots things and kills things. Pew, pew. Even though it probably doesn't sound like that. It sounds a little more like... Alright, something like that. And Naxxramas, okay? Again, another card. If you're playing like a Freeze Mage, or you're playing against a Control Warrior, and, you know, neither one of you is able to whittle down each other's health, well, Naxxramas can set their health right to 15, and then he's within striking distance. So that's the deck. Let's jump into a match and see how it plays out. Okay, we got a Rogue here. Ghoul is great in the opening hand. I'm going to take these out. I don't think my hand got better there. And they gave me the Death's Bite anyway. So I will greet you and end my turn. Alright, we got an egg down already. Egg down! Put out the Ghoul. Alright, we want an Acolyte of Pain next turn. Or maybe... I don't know. Armorsmith. Fiery War Axe, huh? Yeah, I don't want to get too bottlenecked with weapons here. So let's play this one. We'll start hammering away. We are going to have quite a bit of taunts going on here. Alright, so he's going to break through. Egg's going to get a little damaged here. Don't break the eggs! There's the Acolyte of Pain. Where were you? Where were you? You're late. Oh, the egg is broken. Alright, now we're gonna Death's Bite here. Probably. Let's see, what can we do? We can Sludge Belch, or we can Death's Bite, get rid of the 4/4. I'm gonna go with the Belcher. Oh, he's gonna try for the dagger to the Sludge Belcher. Oh, no, he doesn't have it. Okay. Be a really nice time for Whirlwind. How about Whirlwind? Survey says? No. No Whirlwind. I'm gonna not take the card draw on that. It's worth getting rid of the Knife Juggler. Argent Commander, eh? There's the Whirlwind. Again, a turn late with that. Let's bring down the Acolyte. Let's Whirlwind. Gain ourselves a card. Let's take this guy out. Gain ourselves another card. Armorsmith. Let's do it. We are low on life. You killed my Armorsmith. And there's Brawl. Brawl's not going to be really useful here. Alright, can we hang in here? Let's bring that out. Let's bring a Death Bite. I'm going to attack to the face a little here. Let's get him down low. Okay, we're gonna get some value out of the death rattle on the weapon. Let's put down Lotheb. And armor up. Save the cruel taskmaster.
Put this apple on your head.
Now the question is, should I rush him down or control the board? I could bring him down to 9. I can actually bring him down to 7 if I use this. I could use Shield Slam to take out this. Let's bring down the Acolyte of Pain and hit him. Let's get a card. And another Shield Slam. All right, since I have 2 shield slams, let's use one now. Keep control of that board. It's a pretty good play. Is he gonna take 5? No, he's going for the kill. Can I do one more damage? Oh, he's going to destroy it and kill both. Nice. Alright, what are we getting here? War Axe. And an Armor Smith. Well, that's a little tough creature to get rid of here. How about an Execute? Thank you! I was just thinking about you. Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to use both here to do this. Which is a little painful, very wasteful. He's down to 2. The sad thing is, I'm probably not gonna be able to kill him this turn. Oh, it's a good time for the ooze to come out. Naxxramas. Well, alright.
I bring life. Strike.
Gives me some breathing room for sure. And can he clear my board? Can you clear the board? You can't clear the board, can you? Nope. Well, there we have it. Went down to the wire. Oh, he's drawing another card. He's dealing 2. Nope, it's not enough. And there's the shield block. Just for funsies. Ragnaros. Alright, there you have it. Rogue defeated. Well, that's going to wrap things up. Here is the deck list once again. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button before you go, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when I release future videos. I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.